Today, we are going to describe a figure who moved from Sumerian to Greek, then to Jewish mysticism. This figure is none other than the archdemon Azazel. Now, in the Sumerian text, there was a figure who was an Anunnaki who came down to earth and slept with the daughters of men and gave birth to giants, one of which is Gilgamesh. Now these Anunnaki taught their son different crafts. Now this is the story in the Sumerian mythology. Now in Greek mythology, this Anunnaki had transformed into Greek gods, and one of the figures which is prominent in Greek mythology is Prometheus. Now Prometheus was a titan, and he was a trickster and a chief of Gai. But he was very skillful and good craftsman. He was said to have stolen fire from the heart of Hephaestus and giving it to humans. Fire was not available to man, it was available to gods. But Prometheus stole this fire, brought it down to earth with man, taught man how to make fire, taught men craftsmanship, and brought development to human beings. This angered the gods, and for that Jews chained him to a mountain, exposed his liver for an eagle to come and be eating out of it every day for eternity. Now fast forward to the Jewish mythology. If a Promethean figure also emerged because of the monotheistic beliefs of the Jews, this figure became demonized and became Azazel. Azazel is regarded as one of the four princes of hell, a son of Lucifer himself. He also thought to have been a fallen angel, just like Lucifer, whom became corrupted when he came down to earth, and was one of the angels that gave birth to the Nephilim, a race of giants, when they slept with the daughters of men. This was what prompted God to bring down the heavy flood in the time of Noah, with the intent of destroying all the Nephilim. Now Azazel is thought to be the angel of corruption, guile, and mischief, and in the Jew day, and it is said that Azazel, who was responsible for most of this corruption and the birth of Nephilim, had an epic battle with angel Raphael, who captured him and changed him to a rock on a mountain or a river so as to prevent him from continuing his evil acts on earth. Azazel also appears in Todah and the Bible, in the book of Leviticus chapter 16 verse 8, and a feast of Yom Kippur. Celebrate the use of Azazel escape as scapegoat to carry all their sins to hell in the feast of Yom Kippur. In this feast, the priest will have two goats, one which is to be designated for God, and the second one which is to be designated for Azazel. Now the one that is designated for God is usually slaughtered and sacrificed to God, but the second one, which is designated for Azazel through a ritual of a cold Mishnah. All the sins of the Jews and all the community are transferred onto his head, and he's now taken and cast over an abyss of rocks to his death, and it is presumed that is Azazel who has taken over all the sins of humanity. So this is the story of Azazel.